Welcome. This is Paula Chafee-Scardamelia of DiviningTheMuse.com with your Monday Tarot message from the Muse for the week of June 8th. Oops. Okay, your theme for the week is this kingly card, the King of Swords. Swords is the element of air in the realm of mind, thoughts, attitudes, beliefs, and communication. The king is the master of the element. You can see this king is very confident in himself, in his power, and his abilities to manage, supervise, rule his realm. So the theme for the week is to look for places where you need to invoke the presence of the King of Swords. Be the King of Swords. Be the master of your realm in terms of communicating your work, your skills, your abilities, and the gifts you have to offer others through your creative work. The focus for this week, interestingly, is this major arcana card called, in this deck, called Faith. In other decks it's called the Hierophant. The Hierophant, or this card Faith, represents the deep wisdom, the traditional wisdom and knowledge by which we rule our lives. And here you can see the four, because the four different representatives of the four different major religions in the world, all praying. So your focus this week is, how do you manifest your beliefs, your spiritual connection to the divine, however you imagine or believe in that, and manifest that and move that through into your work. What is represented in your work in that from that spiritual realm. And it's another major arcana card for our action card this week, the Hermit, number 9. And so the Hermit urges you this week to take time for silence and solitude. You can see that he's got this wand with the light. There's the mountains in the background, and we know from our own storytelling and the idea of the hermit in culture that this is a person who's usually withdrawn, introverted, goes off by themselves. Sound familiar for the last few months? Anyways, so take action this week to make sure that even in the midst of what you already think of as solitude, that you also seek silence, because in the silence and solitude you see the light, you gather new vision, in order for you then to be able to hold up that light and be a light and a beacon for others who want to follow your path. The gift of the week, after these other very strong cards, is a simple thing. It's the Two of Coins. Coins is the element of earth in the realm of home, health, and wealth. Anything you can touch, taste, or feel. On these 2 coins that the Fool is holding as he rides his bike across the water, impossible, is the sign of Jupiter and the sign of Capricorn. Yes, I had to make sure that was the right sign. So the sign of Capricorn has to do with practical details, business, finance, income, structure. Jupiter is the big benefic, makes everything bigger. The gift this week is that if you keep your eye on the smaller details, the reward, the rainbow, the income, however it manifests physically for you, will be larger, will be magnified, because you kept on your eye on the small things. So as we look at the story for the week, we're looking at mostly big things and ending with a slightly smaller thing. So we start off with this theme for the week of the King of Swords. This is the idea that you are to be the king of confidence, of assurity, of ability to communicate strongly with others about who you are, what your work is, and what it can do for others. There's no wavering here, there's no doubt, there's just this very strong elevated perspective and confidence. Then focus on, how do you channel, and you can think of this as a channel, how do you channel divine inspiration, vision, and insight from your muse into the world and through your creative work? What is the vehicle for that? Then take action this week even in the midst of being staying at home, sheltering at home, whatever. Don't forget to be the hermit on occasion, to seek out silence and solitude, to discover your vision so that you can then hold up a light to your work and for others. And then when you do that, you receive the gift of the Two of Coins. That is the ability to pay attention to the smaller details and be well rewarded for it. And this is Paula Chafee Scardamelia of DiviningTheMuse.com, wishing you divine musings.